Are you living the life you dream of? If not, maybe, just maybe, you're wielding the universe's most powerful tool against yourself. Sounds crazy, right? Yet, most people unknowingly do this daily. Our imagination, that incredible capacity to conjure mental images, is the ultimate creative force. But how do most people use it? By dwelling on problems, visualizing failures, and anticipating every possible setback. The question is, are you using your imagination to build or to destroy? Because you possess the same power that created airplanes, skyscrapers, billion-dollar companies, masterpieces, medical breakthroughs, and revolutions. And yet, most people use this incredible power to fret over next month's bills. It's not your fault, it's a learned behavior. From childhood, we're conditioned to suppress our imagination, labeled as daydreaming or distraction. They are essentially severing our most potent creative energy source. They did it to me too. Notice how many people self-sabotage with their imagination. They wake up already envisioning a chaotic commute, an angry boss, overdue bills, and an empty bank account. And when things go wrong, they cry, "I knew it." Did they really know, or did they create it? The mind doesn't distinguish between intensely imagined scenarios and reality. Neuroscience proves it. When you vividly visualize a situation, your brain activates the same areas as if you were experiencing it in real time. It's like rehearsing a play. And guess what happens next? Your behavior starts mirroring that mental script, and the world inevitably responds. So, what are you rehearsing? If you rehearse failure daily, you'll act, hesitate, and speak like a failure. Before you know it, you become your biggest fear. It's terrifying, but also liberating. Because if you created defeat with your mind, you can also create victory. Most fail to grasp that thought is not some airy-fairy notion, it's pure energy, a potent vibration. The dominant frequency you emit dictates your reality. Constantly imagining financial hardship, feeling stuck, and believing effort is futile plunges you into a scarcity vibration. And because everything vibrates, everything responds. You start attracting more situations confirming that scarcity. It's like the universe saying, "Oh, that's what you expect. Here you go." Now, imagine the opposite. Picture yourself, even without everything sorted, deciding to dedicate 3 minutes daily to visualizing rewards for doing what you love, closing deals with incredible people, receiving recognition and gratitude. See yourself with inner peace, abundant time, and financial prosperity. Sounds foolish? It's not. This is how transformation begins. You don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. And you become what you repeatedly imagine. "I'm not creative," I often hear. That's false. You are creative. The real question, you using your creativity against yourself? Every negative thought, every imagined failure, rejection, illness, or betrayal, that's creativity, but destructively employed. Start training your mind to create what you desire. Craft vivid images, see the details, feel the emotions as if it's already happening. Don't worry about the how focus on building the image with emotional intensity. That's the foundation. You don't build a skyscraper from the top down, you start with the foundation. Your new reality's foundation is what you visualize frequently, intensely, and with unwavering faith. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, can achieve." But it's not a one-time conception. It's a daily practice until your vision feels more real than your current reality. That's when things shift. The right people appear, ideas flow, coincidences align, and the impossible starts happening. You possess a power stronger than any external crisis. This power activates when you consciously imagine your ideal life. It's simple, but not easy. It demands discipline and the courage to ignore your surroundings and trust your inner vision. Even a few minutes a day will yield transformative results, not from the outside in, but from the inside out. That's change no one can take from you. For years, my self-image was abysmal. I saw myself as incapable and unpromising. I lacked a vision of the future, all I saw was a trail of failures. I changed tires, cleaned floors, lubricated machinery, believing that was my life's ceiling. My self-image was distorted, limited, scarce, powerless. This image shaped everything. I felt trapped. Then, Raymond Douglas Stanford gave me Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich star. I barely understood it then, but something ignited within me. A tiny flame in a dark room. I began seeing, not the harsh reality before me, but the possibility of what could be. I started imagining myself differently. My mind resisted. Who do you think you are? You're a dropout. You know nothing about business. Despite the sabotage, I persisted. I closed my eyes and visualized myself well-dressed, confident, leading a team, closing deals, receiving recognition. It wasn't true then, but it became true in my mind. And consistent, intense visualization leads to acting as if it were already real. I quit my Toronto Fire Department job, with no guarantees, and started a cleaning business. Me? An entrepreneur? It seemed absurd, but the image was already formed within me. I kept that image alive daily. The result? Over $100,000 in my first year, no degree, no business plan, just a clear, powerful mental image. People think they need all the resources before starting. The most crucial resource isn't external, it's internal, the image you hold of yourself. You can possess knowledge, contacts, degrees, and money, but if your self-image clashes with your aspirations, nothing will happen. You'll self-sabotage, hesitate, compare yourself to others, accept less than you deserve, and justify it with "life is hard" or "I'm unlucky." But everything changes when you cultivate a powerful self-image. I'm not talking superficial optimism, I'm talking about reprogramming the core of your behavior, your beliefs about who you are. But my reality is too harsh, some say. I understand. I've been there. But reality doesn't change first, you do. And when you change, reality responds. Your self-image dictates your tolerance, risk-taking, and sense of worth. As long as that image remains limited, your results will be limited, no matter how hard you try. It's like trying to run with the emergency brake engaged. You move, but you don't progress. Start now. It doesn't matter where you are or what you have. Build a new self-image, someone deserving, capable, empowered, and sustain it with focus and emotion. Your mind will align with this new pattern. Opportunities previously invisible will emerge. Doors will open, and resources you thought unavailable will appear, not because the world changed, but because you changed your perspective. That perspective shift changes everything. Most underestimate the power of a simple 3-minute exercise. They think they need a monumental transformation, a radical life overhaul, to see results. It's the small, conscious daily practices that create profound personal revolutions. This exercise is simple yet transformative. For 3 minutes, close your eyes and build a detailed image of your desired life. Don't imagine if things go right, live it mentally as if it's already happening. It's not about dreaming, it's about feeling. See yourself achieving your goals, living your purpose, enjoying financial freedom, having the body, home, and life you've always believed possible. Inject emotion, sound, color, scent, texture, and movement. See people responding to your new reality. Hear yourself speaking words of accomplishment. Feel the excitement, relief, and gratitude. For 3 minutes, escape your present reality and immerse yourself in a new frequency. This works because consistent repetition reconditions your subconscious mind, which governs 95% of your actions. Your unconscious beliefs determine whether you accept or reject opportunities, act confidently or fearfully, and persist or give up. Your subconscious doesn't understand pretending, it understands emotional repetition. It records what you feel intensely. It's like mentally rehearsing a new version of yourself. The more you repeat this, the more your body, actions, and words align with this new image, and the world responds to the new you. I've seen people in desperate situations use this exercise and report incredible breakthroughs within weeks, unexpected promotions, life-changing encounters, insight-solving seemingly insurmountable problems. It wasn't magic, it was alignment. Don't underestimate this practice. Your skeptical mind might scoff at 3 minutes, but you already practice this exercise negatively, imagining tragedies, visualizing failures, rehearsing worst-case scenarios daily, thus blocking your vibration. I'm proposing to reverse this pattern and take control of your mental imagery. No need for silence or a special place. Do it on the bus, before bed, or during your break. Just close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine with intention. It's not just thinking, it's living, feeling, believing. Do this daily for 30 days, and something inside you will shift. This internal change will attract external changes. It's inevitable, because your reality mirrors your inner vibration. Want to change your life? Change the image you hold within. Everything created physically began invisibly, and that invisible is shaped by your imagination. Use this as your mental laboratory. Mental rehearsal is used by Olympic athletes, CEOs, artists, and visionaries. It's not mysticism, it's neuroscience, aligning mind and body with a defined purpose. Will you continue rehearsing problems or start rehearsing possibilities? Choose wisely, because your life will follow whatever you silently rehearse. How many times have you believed you weren't creative enough? How many times have you been told that creativity is for artists, inventors, extraordinary people, not ordinary you? You might have heard this at school or home: stop dreaming, be realistic, that won't make money. You believed it, stop trying, imagining, creating. But everyone is creative. The difference? Some choose to use it, others bury it under fear, doubt, comparison, and shame. I see incredible, talented people trapped in scarcity cycles, not from lack of ability but from a lack of courage to imagine differently. They believe they don't deserve it, lack the necessary qualities, were born for a mediocre life. That's a lie, a societal lie repeated so often it becomes internalized truth. How many good ideas have you dismissed? How many times did you hesitate to start something? Feeling unprepared? How many times did you attribute someone else's success to luck? The only difference might be the image each person holds of themselves. I see brilliant people self-sabotaging, believing their fears more than their ideas. Creativity is not a rare gift, it's a tool within you. If unused, it sleeps; if unpracticed, it rusts. And if you believe you're not creative, your mind will obey. It always does. Huge corporations have tiny creative departments. Why? Because people are trained to repeat, obey, and follow orders, killing creativity. Creativity demands questioning, the courage to imagine the new, to not accept the status quo. It's a direct extension of your imagination. When you train your mind to see solutions instead of problems, you become more creative. When you envision possibilities instead of tragedies, you see opportunities where once you only saw obstacles. Walt Disney was deemed a lunatic for believing he could build a park where adults and children could live a dream. They said nobody would pay, it was foolish, he should grow up and get a real job. But he believed in his vision more than the reality before him. Today, what was once considered delusional is a global empire. What have you left unbuilt because someone called you a dreamer? You don't need others' approval to imagine. Believe in your inner voice more than external noise. When you imagine clearly, consistently, emotionally, something within you shifts. You start having ideas you wouldn't have had before, seeing paths you didn't see, behaving like someone who can, deserves, creates. It doesn't matter your profession, creativity is your ability to shape the invisible, transforming ideas into actions, thoughts into projects, desires into results. But this only happens if you stop diminishing yourself, stop repeating stories not even your own, and build a new identity where you recognize your capacity to create your own path. You can live a life trapped in a reality you didn't choose, or you can use 3 minutes a day to imagine, with all your power, the life you want. That choice is yours alone. If you've read this far, it's because a desire for change still burns within you. Here's a challenge. You already have everything you need, you just aren't using it because you haven't truly believed in your inner power. Your mind is a creative tool, it's not just for survival. It's for imagining, projecting, shaping, and manifesting. It only does this when you command, when you take control. It's time to do this consciously. The challenge is simple but requires commitment. For the next 30 days, dedicate 3 minutes daily. No more, no less. Disconnect from the world and immerse yourself in the image of your desired life. Close your eyes and build, in detail, the scene of your success, you healthy, wealthy, free, loving, purposeful, at your peak, fulfilled. Feel it. Breathe it. Live it mentally as if it's already true. Don't doubt. Don't negotiate with your saboteur mind, just be. When it screams, "This isn't real," smile inside, knowing that's the old you trying to survive. The old you survives on doubt, the new you is born from decision. It's like training a muscle. At first, it hurts, it seems weak, but with repetition, it strengthens. Your mind works the same way. The more you train that image, the more natural it becomes. The more natural it seems, the more your behavior will align with it. Stop letting fear hijack your imagination. Most people spend their time rehearsing disaster, the job loss, the argument, the humiliation. It's a toxic, subconscious habit, and guess what? Life tends to deliver what you mentally rehearse. Instead of dwelling on the worst-case scenario, spend just 3 minutes a day crafting the life you want star. Do it in the shower, in your car, before bed. The location doesn't matter, the intention does. This isn't some woo-woo motivational fluff, it's about the vibrational energy of your thoughts. Emotionally charged thoughts create a powerful frequency that shapes your reality. Yes, it might feel forced at first, like wearing a brand new suit. It'll feel awkward. That's okay. Keep at it. Eventually, the new feeling becomes you. You'll reprogram your internal system, and once that happens, the outside world will reflect your inner change. Commit to 3 minutes a day, for 30 days. Build the image of your best self. No excuses, no negotiations with your old habits. Make a pact with yourself. And when that old self tries to creep back in, thank it for getting you this far, and firmly tell it, "I'm moving on." That vision, built in the unseen, will reshape your visible world. What truly holds people back isn't a lack of talent, opportunity, or time. It's the crippling need to know how everything will work out before taking the first step. They crave certainty, a perfect plan, a foolproof roadmap. But all you need is a clear picture. People often ask, what if I visualize an amazing life and it doesn't happen? My response? What if you don't visualize anything and stay exactly where you are? That's the reality for most. They visualize nothing new and repeat the old. You don't need to know how that's not your initial responsibility. Your job is to decide what you want and hold that image vividly, with faith and persistence. The how the right people, the right opportunities, will follow. The universe moves toward those with clarity. But if you demand a complete map before setting out, you'll spend your life watching from the passenger seat. I remember leaving the fire department. I didn't have a detailed plan, powerful connections, or a fat bank account. But I had a vision, myself thriving, leading a company, helping others unleash their potential. That vision was so strong, the fear of failure paled in comparison to the certainty that I couldn't stay where I was. You're not stuck because you don't know the path, you're stuck because you demand guarantees before committing. Life doesn't work that way, it responds to movement, clarity, and decisive action. Until you firmly decide what you want, you'll keep circling what you don't. Ordinary people achieve extraordinary things because they often act without knowing all the answers. They decide and adapt along the way, unlike those who doubt their potential and wait for the perfect moment, which never arrives. Want change? Stop asking, how, and start asking, what? What do you want to live? What do you want to feel? What do you want to achieve? Build that image in detail, and hold on to it, even when everything around you screams otherwise. The conflict between the image you hold and the reality you see is where transformation happens. It's where you prove your commitment to the future, rather than your attachment to the past. You don't need guarantees, you need courage. The image is the seed, the rest will follow. Plant something, harvest something. Your reality stems from the image you nurture within. It's not the external world that dictates your results, but what you allow to grow inside, in your mind, your feelings, your silent decisions. You don't need every step mapped out. Decide what you want and feed that image daily with conviction, intention, and courage. Now, take the next step. This video will take you further on that journey. Thank you for being here. See you in the next video.